Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is early morning crafts and coffee with Lorrie. Good morning. Hey, I am so excited. We are wrapping up Mediterranean blooms this morning, and I am so excited. I got two cards I'm going to finish up. I'm not going to get to this card today, but I think I'm going to work on it and maybe show you later. But we're going to work on this one right here and this one. And guess what? I already got it done. This one, it came out so good. It's called Checking In with You. And this one is called You're the Best Kind of Person. Now, let me switch over really quick and grab my coffee for the morning. And let me give you a proper welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. This morning, I am so excited to have you here this morning with me. Wow, Mediterranean Blooms is the bomb. We had so much fun with Mediterranean Blooms. I'm kind of looking around to see the best angle where that light won't be in my glasses so much. I'm still figuring that one out. But when I figure it out, I'll let you know. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that this has been such an amazing uh, journey, Mediterranean Blooms. I absolutely love it. But anyway, what are you drinking this morning? I have my, oh, it's good too. I have my cup of coffee this morning. What are you drinking this morning? Let me know. Today, again, is a recorded video that I'll be posting a little later on today. And later on this morning. And I just want to let you know that this is coming along nicely. Doing these videos is helping and coming along so nicely. So please comment, like, and share on the bottom. And just let me know that you stopped by. Even if it's a recording, that's okay because my lives will be coming out. But you hit subscribe when the lives come out during the morning. You'll be able to hop on 6-ish if you're game for early morning. If you're up for early morning, okay? But yeah, so you know what? Let's get right into it. My new order came in. I got a lot of new things coming in, and I'll let you know tomorrow what we're going to be covering. Probably the July paper pumpkin because I've been trying to get to that one. The July paper pumpkin came in, so we're going to work on unboxing that. I haven't even opened it yet. We're going to open it together tomorrow and go through and put together some of those projects and maybe tap into an alternative. But I love working with the paper pumpkin. Then we're going to jump into our next collection suite. Okay, with that in mind, let's hop on in over here really quick on the announcements. Let me switch over here. And we got host code. Host code for today or for the month of July is right here. And the host code is used for if you spend $150 or less before taxes and shipping. If you use the host code, it's going to come to me and I'm going to be able to send out a very special reward. After $150, it is a special reward from me and Stampin' Up as well. So that's pretty exciting. And I think you get to choose your item from the reward from Stampin' Up. Yeah, so make sure you use the host code for me. The second item is earn and redeem the whole month until the end of the month. If you spend $50 or more, you are going to get a $5 coupon. And I tell you why that is so special, because that's like extra bucks, that you'll be able to use and redeem next month on your August order. So that is a great way to catch up on your little items that you may need to help, like bundles and things like that. That's a big help, right? So I'm excited to earn to redeem. Then the next one, paper pumpkin for August. All right, we got until August 10th. You can get this one going in lorriescraftingjourney.com. And click on that paper pumpkin, just like the one you see here. It says, it's time for cake. Wow, it's time for cake. And what I'm telling you is this paper pumpkin is going to be focused on birthdays. with these elegant, beautiful cards in rose gold foil. Can you imagine how beautiful those cards are going to come in? So if you know people got birthdays in August, September, excuse me, October, those are some great months that rose gold will look beautiful with these cards. And of course, right after that, when the paper pumpkin come in, we are going to work on our paper pumpkins together. So go in and order them and we can work on them together, okay? Let me tell you, oh, you also get an additional stamp set in this particular paper pumpkin. So just go on out there and get your paper pumpkin. All right, let's see. And the next Saturday, oh, yes, Friday night hangout with Lorrie. July 26th coming up this week at 7:30 p.m. I am so excited about that. Just click on Lorrie's Crafting Journey Friday Night Hangout. Click on there to get signed up. I don't know, the close off date is coming or should be closed. So we'll be focusing in on the next Friday night special. But come on and hang out. You can still come out even if you don't have enough time to get the kit in time for the hangout, but you still can come because we'll be putting the cards together, but we'll also be doing things you can participate in. You can participate in the bingo, the conversation. It's so much you can do. So go on over there and then click on that, okay? And then send me a note. If it's closed out, go in and send me a note at lorriescraftingjourney.com and I'll make sure you get the link for the Friday night hangout. All right, now let's switch back over here and let's get this started because you know I normally do one card, but we are going to do two cards, and I actually had started putting some of these together so that we can whisk through it pretty quickly. So here are, let me move this out the way so that you can see them. In the catalog, we got, well, actually, just before we wrap up, let's look at the first two that we did. Uh-oh. Let's see. We did some fun cards this time. Uh-oh. Here we go again. I'm just going to flip this over. All right, so that we can see it. The first card we did was the hello card with the oranges. We did the hello card, and that came out beautiful. Look how nice this hello card came out. And we did a little bit of, we add a little accent on the inside of that. So that was hello. And then all the love, we got through all the love. And I did videos on each of these. So feel free to go back and check it out. Look at that. That came out so pretty. It's called All the Love. And then we had a little outside, inside. But this one we did an envelope with. Wow, nice. I think this might be my first envelope I did with my card, okay? And you can do an envelope with each and every card. I go through and show you how we did the envelope. And then now we're going to finish up with these final two, okay? Love, love, love Mediterranean blooms. So the first one we're going to work on is this one right here. And it is called, let's see if we can get it focused. There it is. You're the best kind of person. All right. So we're going to slide this one over here, and then we're going to focus in on here. You're the best kind of person. Now, what I really like about this one is, let me put this down. This one, it was really an easy card because we basically just stamped. Okay, we stamped and then we, excuse me, I had to get another sip of coffee. We just stamped, and this was fun to put together. So let's get started. Our base of our card is that we used is paper pumpkin. So I'm going in here and we are going to cut this down. All right, this is 8.5 by 11, and I'm doing a 5.5 cut. 5.5. All right, and then we are going to score it right here at 4 1/4. 4 1/4, half of 5.5. Got 4 1/4 right here. Okay, let's slide this over to the side. And then we are just going to, let's see what I did with my bone folder. Can't be too far. Here we go. And then I'm just going to use my bone folder here to make sure this lays down nice and neat. Okay. So there is our base card. And then what I used is, this is Peachy Pie. So I got Peachy Pie here. And Peachy Pie, let's see, what did I do with the base on that Peachy Pie? I think this is just 5 3/7, I believe this is. Yeah. This was right at, instead of 5 1/2, it's like 5 1/4, and then 4 and 4. That's the size. It's 5 1/2 and 4. So we're going to get our glue, and we're going to glue this down as our base. And actually, before we glue it down, let's go on and do the stamp on there. And basically what I did was, we used I think, did I use Peachy Pie? I used Peachy Pie on this one. Okay, so let me grab the stamp, and we are going to stamp on here. Okay, we got the big stamp that we're using. And these stamps are the Mediterranean Bloom stamps. All right, we're going to do that on the big one. So this is our block. All right. And here's our stamp. We're going to just ink it up real good. Okay, and then we are going to, let's see, stamp it just about center, I think. Just about here. We're going to stamp it right about there. Okay, came out pretty good there. And all we want is just all we want from that is just the actual stamp. And then if you can see, we got a few of the stars on here. Hold on just a second. I got my stamp here. All right, let's see what we got. We got a little something on my stamp here. I cannot get it off. That's interesting. Let's see if I can get it off. Nope, it's on there. So let's use another one. All right, so I have just officially messed up my first block. Okay, so I'm going to put the star stamp, okay? And this is from, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. These stamps are from this stamp set here, which is the Citrus Bloom stamp. And this is the star we're getting ready to stamp right there. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to stamp one here. Uh-oh. And I'm going to, it's always important. And you know what? I'm kind of glad that some of these things happen, because it's a good reminder. It's a good reminder to always, when you get done with your stamps, is to wipe them off before you go to the next item. Okay. All right. So now that's nice and clean. Okay. And then we're going to, all right, just stamp on that one. And then we're going to do two up here. One here and one here. All right, that looks good. That looks great. Then we're going to close this up. And that's Peachy Pie. Okay. Peachy Pie is a part of our new In Color series. Okay, now that we got that, the next thing we're going to work on is, if you notice, we got a couple layers going on. We got the designer paper here, layered, and then we got a die cut, and then we got our sentiment right on top. So we're going to go through and put those on. Let's see. So I believe I had cut these out already. And this is like 3/4. All right, this is like 3.5 by 7/8, 3/4. Okay, and we're just going to take the glue and we're going to glue this down right here in the center. All right, just want to make sure you can see that. We're going to just, not too much, just enough to make sure we got it sticking. And then I am going to put this right about here. Okay, right about there. All right. And then we're going to contrast with the other one. Let's see, where's that one? All right. Now, with that one, I believe I'm going to need to, oh no, here we go. I think this is, cut that one out. Well, I hope everybody's weekend was nice. Mine was wonderful. I appreciate them weekends. I got to tell you, I just love those weekends. So what I'm doing is I am going through here and I am going to grab that designer paper. Okay, that has that print on there. Give me 2 seconds because I will need to cut it out real quick for us. Okay, let me see. Let's see if we have it here. Got one. Yes, here we go. Got one right there. The weekend was fabulous. So much is going on. Wow, in politics, we just got the word that Joe Biden will not be running for our in our next election. So wherever we at, wherever we stand, that is like some big news, right? So we got a lot of that going on. Okay, so now we are going to cut this one out. I'm going to get this here, and that was 4. So I'm gonna, and I got my little cutter here. All right, so we're just going to do, all right, and then here I'm just want to do about 3. I think it was about, let's do 1.5. Okay, and this should fit right along here. I'm gonna just cut it just a little bit shorter. I'm gonna take maybe, let's see, I had it at 4, so I'm gonna do this about right about 3.5. Let's see if that's gonna work for us. Oh yeah, that works perfect. Okay, and on the other side with that fun print right there, we'll be working with that print. We worked with that print already. A lot of fun prints to work with Mediterranean blue. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to just layer it. I'm layering these down just like this. Nice, simple, easy. I like the direction. This direction looks really good. And I'm going to just overlap it just about like that so that you can see the nice overlapping we got going on there. Okay, so you can see both of those. And then I'm going to dig down and I am going to grab our cutout die. Hold on one second for me. Let's see where okay. So for me to have been working ahead of time to have everything ready, it's so funny how it's ready, but it's not ready. Too funny. All right, so let me go over here and grab. I'm going into the neutrals, and I and I am going to grab our. I am going to grab our green here. Yeah, Regal's. Is it Regal? Let's check out Regal. Yeah, it's Regal. There we go. Okay. And I'm really looking for garden green. Yeah, garden green is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that's a little too green for me. Let's do a little. Yeah, I like that one, garden green. Okay, this is 11. This is 12 by 12. Let me slide this over here. This is 12 by 12, and we're going to cut this down because I need to do a quick die cut of the leaf that we're going to put right on the center of this. So I'm going to cut this out. Okay. Okay, we're going to save that one. 6 by 6. I cut it 6 by 6 because it's nice and even and I'll be able to use these parts again. I'll be able to use them again. Okay. And then I'm just going to do this 6 by 6. I'm going to just do this by 3 so that create a nice scrap for me to stamp on. Now, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my die cut. Okay. And let's see, I'm going to grab my dies here. There we go. Okay, there my die step, my die set. Okay, and we're going to do with the one that has this one. We're going to grab this one right here, off of here. Take this, and then I'm going to run this through the die machine very quickly. And basically, the way that looks is this die I'm going to lay down right here, and I'm going to run it through my die cut, my embossing machine here. And then it's going to give me the cut so that we can add our accent. Okay, so I got it right here and it comes right off. And look at that. And then all I do is take our tool. Okay. And see the little pick tool right here? And I just click it here, and that pulls this pretty, look how nice and detailed that is. See the detail on that? Okay. There it is right there. Beautiful detail. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take that and right across the center here, we're going to lay it down. And this is, you're the best kind of person. Who would you send this card? You know, you're the best kind of person. Would that be somebody that just recently done something really nice for you? Somebody that Could be a family member, it could be a friend, but just somebody that just kind of stood out. You know what I'm saying? You're just the best kind of person. Wow, just an unusual kind of niceness that just stood out. Okay, now right in the center, I'm just going to tilt it a little bit. Let me do that. All right, that's good. So now we got 3 layers going on here. We got this one, and this one. Okay, see that? Nice. All right, we're going to do one more thing, then we're going to attach it on here, and we'll be done with the first card very, very quickly. All right. So now what we're going to do is, okay, I have a piece of white paper scrap. Oh no, this is my inside. Hold on, let me get a piece of, that's going to be my inside paper. Ready to get the day started, I hope. All right. So we are going to, let me find my white scrap up here. I think this is one right here. Okay. Yeah. This is this one, 2. Yep, got it. Okay, so here we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to stamp on here, you are the best kind of person. And we're going to do that in, Night of Navy. Let's put this over here like that. All right, Night of Navy. These are all the colors that we use for this set. Okay, put that right there. And I'm going to stamp this off. All right, and we're just going to stamp it right here. You're the best kind of person. Look, came out beautiful. That's a nice color. Came out nice. Okay, and we're going to close this one up. All right, and then I'm going to take my cutter here. And we are going to cut this out. And I'm gonna cut this kind of tight, kind of close, not too close where I cut the letters off, right? But nice and close. I have done that where I cut the letters off. That was not fun at all. Not at all. Okay, and then we're going to remove this one. Okay, and then and then we are going to save these for another time. I try and save all my scrap pieces because when I go back, I may need to use them again, and then I can just kind of like pick from them. Okay, so you're the best kind of person. And in the catalog, you may notice that this is kind of slanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm just going to cut. I'm just going to cut this in the same direction, just nice and tight, just like this. On here and on here. Boom. There we go. We got that. All right. And then I'm going to take my dimensionals and I'm just going to use my dimensionals to right. Let's see where my dimensionals are at. Hold on 1 second for me. Let me grab those. All right, I think we got them. Here we go. And we're going to do 2. I think I'm going to put one right here. And we're going to put one right here. Just like so. Here and here. Okay, you're the best kind of person. And we're just going to put it right. We're going to put it right in the center, right on top, just like that. All right, you're the best kind of person. And then I'm going to just take the glue and we're going to stick that right on top. Okay. All right. And we're going to put it just about here, just kind of centering it a little bit. So I had that nice orange border right across the sides there. Look how nice that is. You're the best kind of person. Now, I got my 2 cards that we're going to put in the center. We're going to use these in the center so that we're able to all right. I always do 2 because I just kind of learned this from my crafting buddy, my sponsor, you know. Shimmy this down a little bit. Okay. And what it does is it just gives more texture to the card, more weight and more, you know, just the card feels better when we put in here. And this is where you would write your sentiment on too. Just write on the inside, write what you would love to have on the inside. Okay. And then with that, we're going to a little bit of the outside. We're going to bring on the inside. Right. And I'm going to use that same peachy pie just to add a little bit of 3 and 4. Okay, there we have it. That is our second card. I mean, our first card or third card in the series. You're the best kind of person. Now, I don't want to not tell you, I do see that. And I can go back and fix that. I think I'm going to just maybe do a little coloring on that to blend it out a little bit. But here is our first card. You're the best kind of person. And we want to think about who is the best kind of person. Now, our next card is just as beautiful. Oh, look how beautiful this one is. Okay, so we're going to run through and do this one as well. And we got the inside on here. All right, so let's put this over to the side and let's get started. So I have a lot of this I do have cut out already. There'll be a few things I need to finish up with, but basically I got a lot of it all already. Now this is unique because, well, first let's get started with the base card. Okay, here is our 5.5 by 4 1/4, and we are going to go through and we are going to 4 1/4. We are going to score this. Okay. And we're just going to take the bone folder and we are going to, on this too, make sure it lays down nice and neat. Okay, there we have it. And we are going to make sure this is horizontal. All right. Okay. And then we're going to do something a little different with this one. If you notice on the back, we got it stamped, kind of like we created our own designer paper right there. Okay. And we're using Night and Navy. And we're going to do some stamping on this card here. Okay. We're going to take this and we're going to stamp. We're just going to kind of stamp on it. And, okay. Just like wildly stamp. Maybe stamp off a little bit. All right. And we're going to just stamp. Okay. And maybe stamp off on here a little bit. All right. I think that looks good. Most of this is going to be covered up anyway, but we got enough of it where we'll be able to see it. Okay. All right. Looks good so far. Okay. And then I have the frame that we're going to put on top. Now, what's unique about this frame is so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. And look at this die cut. I do want to show you the die. This is the actual die that we used. Look at that. So we just laid this down and ran it through the die machine. And then we gave it this base right here. It came just like that. And we did the die. Isn't that cute? All right. So cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I am going to actually glue this down. Okay. And not much. I'm just going to gently go around the side, the outer sides here. Make sure I'm getting it off. Not too much. I don't want to, And I'm just going to go around and I'm just going to, in strategic spots, I don't want to overlap on the actual card where it gets too sticky on something else. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to go around and and they say if you lay it nice and flat, it won't spill all over the place. Okay. All right. And I think we're good. All right. So, okay. So now I am going to just kind of center this about here, right in the center of the card, just like that. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. And then what I did was I have this center right here that's going to lay right in the center. Now this die, let me show you, this die looks just like this. You see that? So when we run this one through the machine, we come out with this die right here. So awesome, right? I just love it. Okay, and I am just going to use, let me get something because we are going to color this. So I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm just going to take just a few moments, not many, just a few moments. And I am going to use our olive green right here. This is our olive green light. And I'm just going to go through and I am going to color this all the way around. Just going to color. We're going to go through and take a few moments. I really want to make sure that the ones on the corner goes out really good, nice. Okay. Get each peak on there. And then I'm just going to go through here. And you know what I love about creating the cards? There are so many different techniques and so many different ways to go through and get to complete your card. You can stamp, you can dye, you can watercolor. We're going to be doing more with watercoloring. I think I got my watercolor paper in. And let's see. And matter of fact, I think some of our paper pumpkin we're going to be doing tomorrow is watercolors, I believe, which would be nice. And then you can emboss, color, cut out. And look how fast this goes. It really doesn't take that long. to go through, and how peaceful it can be. Like when it's nice and quiet. Well, you know, the grandkids are, it's nice and quiet. They're trying to take advantage of sleeping in a little bit before sleeping in before school gets started. It's coming up fast again every year. But anyway, this is so relaxing just to go through and just go through. And these beautiful accents is what makes the cards so amazing. And these blended markers, they just blend right on in, nice and beautiful. Okay. Now I'm just going to go through just a few of these tips just to make sure that we got it all. Okay. I'm just going to make sure we got it all. So I'm just going to go through here and here and here. Now all this in the center is going to be covered up a little bit. So I'm really going to focus my energy and time right on what's going to be showing. And I'm just going to go around and just blend it right on in there. Make sure I get it all so that when it lays out underneath the layering, you can see a nice, strong, pretty color. But you can also see the cut in the leaves, the design in the leaves. Okay, come right across here. All right, I think we got them all. A little more here, a little more here. Okay, we got it. And that only just took a few minutes, not long at all. Now, look how pretty that is. It looks really nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is we're going to lay this right on top. That's going to go into the center. Okay, and we're going to lay our messaging right on top of that. Okay, so again, I'm going to take the glue and I'm just going to strategically put it in different spots just so that it'll lay down, especially in the center. I don't mind the ends, you know, sticking up a little bit because it gives it some kind of, a little bit of depth to it. You know what I mean? All right, so we're just going to, just in little spots, stick it up right in the middle so that it'll stick down. Okay, just a little bit so that it'll lay down nice and neat. So we're going to put that right in here just like that. And I think I'm going to bend the ends just a little bit to give it just a little texture, depth to it, you know, just a little bit. All right, look how nice that is. Just bending up the ends just a little bit, not much, just a little bit to give it a little depth. All right, now, so the next part of it is we have a very interesting, let me take a sip of coffee. Normally I take one sip, but I just kind of like sipping up that good coffee today. We take our baker's twine and we will wrap that around. Okay, so where is my baker's twine? It should be here. Well, now, it looks like it is missing in action. Okay, because we have a little twine. It's kind of hard to see in the card because it's so thin, but it's on there. And I am going to see where my baker's twine is at. Okay. Well, now, you know, that's how things work sometimes. Or you be trying to find it. You think you have it all laid out and you're ready to go, and find out you really aren't ready to go. Okay. All right. Just give me 2 seconds. Now, when things don't come out exactly the way that you want them, you improvise. So This I am going to use, okay? It's not as thin as I wished or hoped it to be, but I think that I will use this one right here. Okay, this is our, okay, it'll give us two-tone color. All right, so let's cut this out. And you know what's going to happen is soon, let's see what we're going to measure that. We know our card across is 5.5, right? So that's what we're going to cut it at, about 5.5. And you know what? I'm going to cut it on an edge like this. Okay. And here and here. That is 5.5. Okay, and we're going to cut this one like that. Okay, let's see how this works. We don't want it to overlap, but we want it just right where we can use it. Okay, and we're going to cut this one. We're going to cut this in here. Okay, so there we have it. So we're going to put this one right in here. All right, and I am going to use, to lay this down, I am going to use my, let's see what we're going to use for this. Okay, I am going to use, let's go on, I think this is going to be perfect, our tearing tape. And it's just two-sided tape. Okay. And I am going to place this just about here. Look, it fits perfectly in the center of this. So we're going to use our tearing tape for this one. And they call it tearing tape because it tears right off. Okay. And I'm going to pull this off here. There we go. And I'm going to lay this down right in the center. Right about there. That should do it. Okay. All right. There we have it. So you just improvise. And I'm going to tell you, this card is going to come out just as beautiful. Okay. It's going to come out just as beautiful. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put down our middle section here. We're going to use our dimensionals. I'm put one here, one in the center, and one on the end. And I'm going to just pull these off for our next layer. I keep looking at this side of the designer paper, and it's so pretty. I really love working with this one. Okay, and we're going to put that right in the center there. Okay, boom, just like so. Okay, and then next we are going to grab, okay, all right, we got our hello for our okay, we're going to use that one. All right, now I am going to put on here, I am going to make sure, remember this one, we got to make sure we wipe it off before I put it away, because I will have blue everywhere. Just have to clean it off, take a few seconds in between so that it won't be sticking. And we take this one off. All right. And then we're going to put our hello on, right? Just like so here. Okay. And we have our Night of Navy. And we're going to go hello with our little stamp. Hello. Right here. Oh, it fell off. What in the world? It never happens. Absolutely never happens. What is up with that? Okay. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay, now let's try this again. I'm going to stamp it on here, make sure it don't come off on me again. That was so funny, right? Okay, now right at the top, we're going to put our hello sentiment at the top because we're going to put our message on the bottom. And it came out very nice. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, close this one up, and I am going to, right here, I am going to center, put this one here, and I'm going to put a dimensional right here. Okay, I'm going to pull this off. All right. I am so excited. This one is amazing. This is just an amazing card. Okay, I'm going to put our hello right there, right in the center. See that? Now, I did already cut out our just checking in. So I'm going to just glue this down. Okay, right underneath. I like it when they say that there are no two cards alike. I mean, we have really adjusted this card from the original one that we did. And when we put them side by side, you tell me what you think. I like them both. I think they're both amazing. Okay, now a couple more things and then we'll be wrapping it up. You notice that on this card, we cut out all the beautiful flower petals. Look at that right here. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what we're getting ready to add on here. Now I cut a few of them out. Let's see. Oh no, that's not the one I want. Okay, we got that one. And let's see, I got a couple of more. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see where they're at. Okay, so hold on just a second. There are so, and you know what? The challenge with these are sometimes you like working with the tiny pieces. And sometimes, it'd be like, no, you keep some tiny pieces. But I worked with them both. Okay, so now this time I got these tiny pieces right here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take, okay, I'm going to use my peachy pie, light pumpkin pie. And let's see, we're just going to color these. Okay, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we're just going to just kind of color it. Now, the other thing you can do, like the first card I did, I just cut these out. But I wanted to just kind of test it to see what it looks like if we didn't die cut them out. All right. Continue to color these out. Okay. Now this is going to be a little different than the other one as well. Okay, put that one in like so. Okay. All right, and then I am going to use my glue dots. I think I'm gonna, let me see. I want to use my, can I get away with the big glue dot? No, I need my mini glue dots. Let me grab my mini glue dots for this one. All right, let's get rid of that one. Okay, and here are the minis. Nope, those are my big ones. I need my mini glue dots. Mini, mini, mini. So I'm just wondering yeah, here we go. How is everyone planning their week this week coming up? Okay, it should be a very interesting week. So there's one, and then there's two. Now this is different than the original one. Three. And I'm just curious to see how it would look. I don't know if it's going to look as good. Might look better, but either way, I just wanted to just kind of see how this would look if I just, and the other thing is I had these already pulled out. I mean, cut out. Save us a little time. All right, so let's see. We're going to take this one off. We're going to, of course, put this one here, one there. We're going to do one right up here, maybe. I like it there. We're going to put this one down. We want to put this one right under here. Okay. Give it that depth look. Okay. And then we're going to put this one just about here. Okay. How that look? Looks good. But you see that spot right there feels like we need to have something right there. I'm not quite sure, but we need to look, because my circle is a little bit bigger than the first one we did. However, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's a nice card. Checking in on you. Now on the inside, if you notice on the inside, I had that baker's twine going all the way across the center. So I do have another cutout here. Make sure we get all the accents out of there. Good. I do have another baker's twine right here. But first, let me go on and put in our, we're going to go on and put in our, let's see, our center cards for the center of our card. I'm really excited to work on our paper pumpkin tomorrow and get that going. Okay, we lay that out. All right, that looks good. And you know, I always like to bring a little of the outside on the inside. And I think for this one, I do like this one right here, but I think what I'll do for this one is, oh, this is not even. I do like my cards a little bit more even than that. I think maybe we're going to bring these up on the ends a little bit. And we're going to put this one right here like that on this end. And pull this one in over here on this side. All right. So this one's finished. I'm thinking a little something needs to go there. So I might put a little something there. Now I did have this one, and I'm thinking just to take care of this blank spot right here. This would not look bad if in white we just leave it right there. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it right there. So I'm going to take the glue, and I am going to go through here. Okay. And in just various spots, I'm going to just glue it down a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to keep it down. Oh, you can't see me putting the glue down. There we go. Just enough. Okay. And remember, when you lay it down flat, it won't, it don't gush out as much. Okay. And let's just put it right smack dab right there, just to add a little something to it. And it's okay if the ends come up a little bit. It's nice. Okay. And there we have it. We have our Mediterranean blooms. All right, so a couple of differences with the last one. It looks really good. We kind of colored in the petals for this one versus this one. I used the bigger hello tablet. I wish I would have stayed with that. Then I wouldn't have had all that excess space, but that's okay. And then we open it up. You see I colored the one, and you can kind of see the differences between the two. Okay. Beautiful cards. So there we have it. There is our Mediterranean sweet collection. We got this one and this one today that we finished up with. These two here. Absolutely gorgeous. Love them, love them. Okay, this is the one we did today. However, I'm going to put this one on top. That's our alternative one. We got this one, and we got that. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm going to switch over here real quickly. And all right, let me switch over. And we are going to close things out. All right. Well, thank you so much for being on with me today. This was a really, really good collection. We have worked through a lot of beautiful, beautiful cards. We started out with this one right here, our hello card, where we did multi-layer. We did we did multi-layer. We did the markers. We did the die cuts. Oh man, we did so much. It don't seem like it, but we did a lot with this card here. And then the second card we did was All the Love. Okay, beautiful card. Look at that. We had so much fun with that card too. Okay, and we did the inside, brought a little outside on the inside, but then we did the matching envelope. See that? We did the matching envelope with this one. Then I think we should do matching envelopes more often, okay? And then we did this one today. You're that best kind of person. You're the best kind of person. I love that one. Who am I going to give that one to? Hello, just checking in on you. I can think of quite a few people that I do need to check up on. So, yeah, quite a few people I do need to check up on. So this is a beautiful card. Came out amazing. So that is our wrap up for today. Thank you so much for being on with me. Now, on our next video, we will be doing our paper pumpkin. I'm so excited to do that. Like I said, I hadn't opened it yet. I'll open it with you tomorrow, and we'll go through the paper pumpkin, putting that together. But maybe get through one, maybe two cards. We'll see. And then right after that, we're going to run right into our next suite. But in the meantime, Friday Night Hangouts, make sure you go right on over, get signed up so that you can attend our Friday Night Hangout. The next one you can get in. And I would love to have you there. In the meantime, please make a comment. Comment. Let me know that you're there. What you think about the Mediterranean Bloom series. Oh, I love it. And then sign up, hit subscribe so that you know when I go live. This is a recording though now, I want you to know, but please still make a comment. I'll come back in and I'll make sure I answer your comment. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on with me. And thank you for experiencing Mediterranean Blooms Collection Suite with me. So we wrap that up. And one more thing I would like to tell you, sign up for my newsletter. I'm going to do drawings in my newsletter. So sign up for my newsletter and so that you'll be able to get some of these cards that have been created. Wouldn't that be fun? And then you'll be able to send them and give them to others, absolutely fun. Or you could use them as duplicates. Maybe you want to use them as creative items that you could do. But anyway, sign up for the newsletters. I'm going to be doing a overview on so many good things. Just go to lorriescraftingjourney.com, click on newsletters, sign up. Oh, we're good to go. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.